Hey everyone, welcome to another update for the Augur, this one introducing the game browser, a powerful feature that allows you to interact with everything that exists within your game world. For this example, we have a galaxy location with the two planets that you can see on the map. If we expand the first planet, we can see that it has a settlement and that it also has two dungeons. Even better, you can now open the map directly from this menu. Just right click on a location and you will see the option to open the map, among other things. In here you can see that we have this settlement, and this settlement has the following NPCs, the leader and two notable characters, which you can also access from the game browser. You can click on any of them and you can see their details. You can drag things from the browser into the map, and you can also drag back into the browser. For example, let's say that we want to place this character under the planet folder instead of the settlement. Now you can see that she's right here. You could also drop her in any empty space of the panel and it will put her in the root of the organization structure. You can create custom folders. Let's say that we want to create a favorites folder, and now we can place this character in favorites. Now this won't change the location of the character. As you can see, she's still here on the settlement. It only changes on the game browser, which makes organizing your game very easy. Anything can have a folder in the game browser. Let's add one to our planet here. We right click and then select new folder, and let's say that we want a folder for the dungeons, and let's drag this one, and there you have it, a very easy way to organize your planet. And you can also delete right from here. If you right click on dungeons on the folder, you will delete the folder and everything that is inside it. So it deletes the raider base, as you can see, it's no longer here. And this works for everything. If you delete the settlement, it will also delete the NPCs, and you could even delete the main map and it will delete everything under that map. You can also create new things in the browser. If you want to put them on the root folder, you would use this button right here, or you can create them in the folder that you want. For example, let's say we want to create a new favorite character, and here we choose the profession that we want. Let's say it's a pirate, and you can roll a few times if you want till you get one that you like. Let's say we're going to use this one, and now we have him right here under favorites. We could drag him into the map if we want. And finally, for the game browser, we have this button right here, which simply closes everything, so you don't have to close one by one. Now let's go back to the galaxy map to show you something else that I added in this update, and that's contextual menus, meaning that you can right click anywhere on the map to get new options. For example, if you press on an empty space, you can add something new directly from there. Let's say we want to add a new location, and it's going to be a spaceship, and once we press accept, it will appear where you right clicked. Something else that you can change from the right click on the map is that you can hide the grid, and you can also enable or disable grid snapping. So for example, right now grid snapping is on, and if we disable it, we can place objects anywhere we want on the map, and anything that you add to the game will also be added to the game browser as well. From the right click menu, you can also access the map settings, and you can also access the export map function, which is especially useful for the hex maps if you want to export those. And for regular objects, you can also right click on them now, which give you a few options. You can flip them, you can lock them so you cannot move them when you try to drag them. For example, you could drag this planet, but with the character lock you cannot move it anymore. You can remove them from the map, or you can delete them from the game entirely. And for characters, you can open the customization panel for the avatar, so you don't have to go into the character details, but you can do it directly from here. So I just think it's way easier. And you can also open the details panel. In this case, it's our character, so it opens on this side, but if you open, for example, this planet, it will open right here. All the trails, we notice the difference now. You can drag anything by just pressing on it. You don't have to hold press like you did before. You just drag and that's it. And for that, it's especially useful now to use the lock if you're having issues like you are accidentally dragging things, which if you're using a mouse is not that common, or perhaps on tablets it could happen. It could be that way. If you press on any object in the map, it will, by default, it will open the panel on the right. And for locations, you can right click and then press on open the map. And here, the last thing I want to show you is that you can also add foes directly from right clicking. You just press on new foe, and you could drag them from here into the map if you want to place them, or if you perhaps want to read the details before, you just press on any of them and then you press on add map, and it will be added on the point that you right clicked at first. And that's it for this update. I do hope you find the new features useful. They might seem a bit obvious or not that revolutionary, but believe me, they do make a big difference while playing, as everything is just easier and faster to do. I really wanted to reduce the number of menus you have to go through to find or do what you want, so you can concentrate on your game instead of fighting the UI. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates, and see you in the next video.